Welcome to my channel where every week we come from my kitchen to your kitchen to make some great, fun, delicious recipes. Let's get cooking. Hi everyone, welcome back. Great to see you again. Today, my take on Stanley Tucci spaghetti alla Nerano. I say Stanley Tucci because this is one of his favorite dishes and he had a line in his TV show. This dish was born in 1956 by Maria Grazia, was made for her mother's restaurant in Nerano, which still stands and still makes that dish there. There's a few different variations, and when I say that, the ingredients are the same. Some people like to do the zucchini first and then put them in the fridge overnight and use them the next day. Some people do it right away. The cheese that you really should use if you want to be traditional is the provolone Ducale, which is a bit difficult to find, but if you find it, use it. It is a bit pricey, but hey, splurge once in a while. Alternatively, you can do what I do. I use a pecorino Romano and a parmiggiano. Together, it gives still that robust taste. This recipe will stay in your cookbook forever. Sit back, let me show you how I cook this.
Okay, we'll start with zucchinis, 3 to 4 medium size. Organic will be great. Otherwise, any zucchini you can find. And then we'll get a spaghetti, get a good quality spaghetti. Spend a few dollars on this, always worth it. And then the provolone Ducale I could not find, unfortunately, so we go to my old staple, which is the Parmesan cheese and pecorino Romano. About 70% pecorino, 30% Parmigiano. Okay, grab and let's chop our ends off, and then we're going to go ahead and cut them in wheels. We're going to cut all the zucchinis. Beautiful, about like that, about 1/4 inch thick. We'll take it to the stove. We have a pan with a cup of oil, olive oil. Then we're going to grab a tray, we're going to line it with paper towels so we can drain our zucchinis once we fry them. Okay, let's fry the zucchinis. Be careful when you put them in because the oil is hot and it will splatter a bit. So we'll do this in batches. We're not going to overcrowd the pan because we want them to cook evenly. Then we'll flip them over after a minute or two when they're golden brown underneath. And we'll cook them until golden brown on both sides. At that stage, we'll take them out and put them on our tray with the paper towels to drain. And we'll go to the next batch until we'll finish all the zucchinis. Once they're done, we'll go ahead and sprinkle a bit of salt on it. Okay, now let's get a pot, deep pot, about 12, 16 quart, and we'll fill it with water. Once the water comes to boil, we'll put in 2-3 tablespoons of salt. Sorry, I forgot to video it, but salt is in there. We'll drop the pasta in and get it cooking. While the cooking, we'll get the sauce rolling. Let's get a pan with 2 tablespoons of the reserved olive oil. This is the olive oil we use to fry the zucchinis. This is absolutely beautiful oil. Don't throw it away. Save it and cook it to fry other stuff with or saute other sauces and stuff. Let's go in with half of our zucchini once the oil gets hot enough. We'll stir this up, bring them up to heat. A little more salt. And then we'll just smash them. We'll keep mashing them until we do like a mashed zucchini. Not too much puree, you want a bit of chunkiness in it, but nice and mashed. That releases all the flavors from the fried zucchinis. This is absolutely incredible. Now we add a bit of the pasta water into the sauce just to stretch it out a bit. Pasta water is a great remedy for sauces, also to make pizza, bread, or focaccias, or sourdough. I use it for all kinds of things. Once it has come up to heat, we'll put in the rest of the zucchinis in, usually around 4 to 5 minutes. And we're going to cook that for another 2 to 3 minutes, stirring it, adding water if needed. Remember, you don't want it too wet, you don't want it too dry, you want it somewhere in between. Beautiful. This is how it should look. So you have some of the whole zucchinis and the rest smashed, which it looks great with the pasta. Now at this stage, I'll add a good nub of butter. I love the butter in the sauce. It just finishes it up. It rounds it off really nice. It gives it a velvety finish to the pasta. We'll grab the pasta from the pot into the pan, and we're going to give it a toss or two. A little more water, just because I feel it's a little bit dry. Now in with the cheese that we grated. Use about half of it now, the other half when you serve it. Couple more tosses. Now I think we're gonna add a little bit of salt because I tasted it and it wasn't salty enough. And a bit of basil. Just tear it with your hands. If you want to cut it, you can, but I just like tearing it. And that's ready. Beautiful. The consistency is great. The butter just really rounded off. Now we're gonna grab a bowl, my fork, my ladle, and we're gonna spoon it and twirl it. This is a great way to present spaghetti. Oh, this makes you look like you're serving up from a restaurant. Okay, let's grab a bit of the zucchinis. Now remember, all the sauce is incorporated with the spaghetti. You can see it there. Now we'll grab the rest of the cheese and top it off with basil. And that's your spaghetti alla Nerano. Stanley Tucci was not wrong. This is a beautiful dish. There you go. Buon appetito.
Okay, that was an absolutely beautiful lunch. This recipe is absolutely delicious. I love it. Try it, you will love it. If you love zucchini, you will absolutely love this. If you don't love zucchini, you will learn to love zucchini with this dish. Give it to your kids, I'm telling you, you will change their minds. This pasta is easy and simple, and it falls in the same category as cacio e pepe, aglio olio, and spaghetti al limone. If you want to learn how to make those, just refer to the video up in the corner, and you learn how to make those. But meanwhile, go back and try this for your family and friends. Enjoy making it, and we'll see you next week. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and share.